So I get asked a lot, like, how I started the coffee trailer, how I found it, how to go different places and whatnot. So basically, we were looking at converting my 2-horse slant load horse trailer into a coffee trailer, and we were looking at costs and everything, and it was just going to be a lot, and it's going to take a lot of time. So then we found this one on Facebook Marketplace, and it kept popping up, so we decided that we should go look at it. And it was just kind of meant to be, because by the time we would have bought everything for my horse trailer, converted it, you know, like all the time and money, and then I'd have to buy another horse trailer for my horse, which is, I need to do that, but not right now, because I mean, that one works for now and it's paid off. So anyways, we found this one, we bought it, and when I say we, my mom is my business partner, so I am like the barista part, and she is like, she does everything else, and she's a big help. But anyways, got it on Marketplace. People ask, like, what's your advice for starting out? And definitely, like, do your research. I've been a barista for almost 9 years now, so definitely having like that coffee background, you have to have that, because you have to know like what you're doing and what you're making, and you know, you have to have some experience with espresso machines and grinders and all of that, and you know, go on YouTube and watch what to do when your grinder isn't working, you know, because stuff breaks all the time, and you gotta troubleshoot and fix it yourself, especially like when you're a business owner and work for yourself. So definitely do tons of research. Facebook groups, just type in like mobile coffee trailers. I'm also in like an entrepreneur Facebook group. Those have a lot of good info, and a lot of people will like post stuff, and then you can comment and ask questions and whatnot. YouTube is a great resource. The people who I bought this from have a YouTube channel. It's very informational. I send it to everybody that asks me about the trailer. I send it to them because they did all the coffee stuff, and then the guy they bought it from did like the woodwork and whatnot. So yeah. My next most asked question is, how do you find where to go? I literally, when I first started this, we went on Facebook, search events like in your area, and look at all these events pop up, like random things that you would never know about unless you were like looking on Facebook or whatever, right? So I just messaged them, like, what are they gonna do? You know, some people said no, and some people were like, yeah, that's an awesome idea. And then, so as I started to do this more full time, I found like places I can go during the week in the mornings, and then I can do different events and stuff in the afternoons, and then on the weekends, you know, obviously go to bigger events and whatnot. So right now I have a route that I take during the week, and then I fill in stuff as I get booked up. So Facebook is a great resource, honestly. And then obviously word of mouth. People have referred me, and I have really great people that support me. My friends and my family are amazing, so that also helps. But really, just, I mean, if you're gonna do it, just jump in and go for it. Things are gonna go wrong, things are gonna break. That's just a part of owning a business, I feel like. And then obviously knowing like what to keep in stock, like what syrups, you know, what beans are you gonna use, and then you gotta buy your cups, your lids, all that stuff. And having a business partner is a huge asset, because my mom, you know, she helps me with the tax part, and she helps with like my graphics, and she makes all our specialty drinks. Like, she comes up with the names and all that, so it's super helpful to have somebody, because doing this full time, I couldn't imagine like having to do that. She helps me build my schedule every week too. I post it weekly. So yeah. Another thing, if you're doing a mobile coffee trailer, look into whatever state you live in. Look into what licenses and stuff they want. We're in Idaho, but I'm originally from Washington, and I know it's very, very different. Washington requires a lot more, so definitely figure that out. And then also depending on where you live, will you have to winterize it? So here in Idaho this winter we're gonna have to winterize it and, you know, like drain everything, and you know, so hopefully nothing freezes and breaks, because we got this last December and luckily only a few things broke because we didn't winterize it last year, and this year, you know, I don't want to risk anything breaking in that machine, so it will be winterized. So that's another thing you want to think about if you're thinking of doing this, like where you live. What are the weather conditions like? You know, like I said, I'm from Washington, Western Washington, so it just rains a lot there in the wintertime. Like, yes, it's cold, but here in North Idaho, it's a totally different kind of cold, and like last year it got into the negatives, so I'm sure that'll happen again. So those are just things you need to think about. But yeah, I get asked all the time lots of questions, and I feel awful because I can't respond to everybody because my phone is blowing up all the time, you know, just with work, and I can't text everybody back. So if you have questions, you can send them to me and I will do my best to get back to you. We're also working, well, my mom is working on like a guide that we could like potentially sell, like a guide like how to start your own mobile coffee business or whatever. So I think that would be good because there's just a lot of questions and I want to help everyone, but you know, it's hard when I'm working full-time and still have horses and things like that. So anyways, I'm gonna stop talking now and I'll just make more videos because I get asked about this all the time.